5 million. Bukas. Sumama kayo sa akin sa bangko. Alok na Samantha. She could easily provide 10 million herself pero hindi naman siya makikipag-bargain para ibuko ang sarili niya that she had more than how much ransom they were asking. At saka sa tingin ba ng mga to, seryosohin sila ng Uncle Danny? They were probably putting out the footage now from the mall. Hindi naman mahirap hulaan kung saan siya huling naglagay dahil kasama niyang driver kanina. Huli siyang makikita kasama tatlong mukhang hindi nakakapinsalang babae. Pero sino mag-aakalang may baril ang isa sa kanila? Tempting pero 10 million ang gusto. Sagot ni Wendy. Mukhang bibigay naman ng sugar daddy mo eh. She rolled her eyes. The three were convinced na si Uncle Danny ang sugar daddy niya porke boses matanda to. Like, couldn't they give her some credit? I already told you, kasama ko lang yun sa bahay. Parang tatay ko. Huwag ka nang mahiya, Samantha. We won't tell anyone about it. Now won't you talk to him and remind him of the 11 p.m. deadline? Lumapit ito, dala ang phone niya. Walang bank at this hour, Ashley. Hindi kami nagtatago ng ganun kalaking halaga sa bahay. Sagot naman ni Samantha. Madali namang naihanda ni Liam ang halagang iyon. Ngunit pinagdarasal ni Samantha na sana hindi sabihin sa kanya ni Uncle Danny ang tungkol sa kidnapping for ransom na ito. Ang bank accounts kasi ni Samantha joint account with Uncle Danny and Auntie Minerva. Ganun ang setup nung bata pa siya. Di rin niya pinatanggal when she became an adult, so they had access to their account. Di nila kailangan humingi ng tulong from Liam. Sana lang talaga hindi na paabutin pang malit na bagay na yun kay Liam. Talk to him. Dahil nagdial na rin si Ashley, napilitan si Samantha na kausapin si Uncle Danny nang kumonekta ang tawag. Uncle Danny! Yun palang nasasabi niya, inundayan sa bigla ni Wendy ng suntok sa sikmura niya. Ow! Gumaganti ito panigurado. Nakita niyang malaking ngisi nito nang tingnan siya. Heard that? Samantha's life is in my hands now, old man. Kung gusto mo siyang makitang buhay, dumating ka sa tamang oras. 30 minutes na lang. Ani Wendy sa kabilang linya. Uncle Danny! Ihirit pa sana siya pero isang sampal naman ang tinanggap niya galing kay Leonie. That felt good. Bulalas nito pagkatapos. Bago siya makaiwas dahil hindi naman siya makakaiwas, sa kabilang pisngi naman siya nito sinampal. Dahil natuwa ang bruha, gumaya si Ashley. Pakiramdam ni Samantha na mamanhid na ang mukha niyang lasang dugo sa bandang bibig niya. Stop! She shouted and spat at them. Isa pa ipapabawas ko yun sa perang matatanggap ninyo. Banta ni Samantha na nagpatigil sa para ni Leonie na akmang iisa pa. If you kill me, my husband will make sure that you will not see the daylight again. Husband? Ulit ni Wendy, hinayaan lang ang mga alipores ito kanina. Pero triggered yata sa word na husband at biglang lumapit sa kanya. Hinila nito ang buhok niya. You are just a mistress. A mistress doesn't have a husband, Samantha, and besides, let me tell you a secret. Umusog pa ito at bumulong sa kanya. Hindi kita ibabalik ng buhay sa sugar daddy mo. What? Do you think you can get away from this? I am telling you, you will regret doing this to me. Thanks for your concern, Samantha. Pero maniwala ka, hindi namin kailangan ng paalala mo. Tugon nito ang binitawan siya habang may kinukuha sa bag nito. Ashley, Leonie, stop this. I can give you back your jobs and forget you're in the shit with that crazy woman. Subok niyang pakikipagnegosasyon sa dalawang dating katrabaho. Who are you to do that, Samantha? Hindi ako maniniwala na kaya mo. Saan ni Ashley? Bago si Samantha makapag-explain, muli siyang hinatak ni Wendy sa buhok at walang pasabing binusala ng kanyang bibig ng scarf nito. Pilit niyang iniiwas pero huli na wala na rin siyang magawa. Hi, let's go girls. The money will arrive any moment now. Yakag nito sa dalawang kasama na nakangising pinanonood ang panlalaki ng mga mata niya. Like what? Iiwanan siya doon? Sa kabilang building kami makikipagkita sa sugar daddy mo, Samantha. Sabi pa ni Wendy sa kanya. Now enjoy your final night with a ghost. Walang ano-ano, binaril siya nito sa braso. May silencer pa palang baril ni Wendy. Nagulat si Samantha sa sakit ng tila nadurog yung kanyang kanang braso. Bleed to death. Daing niya in a muffled voice. Don't leave me here. Pero hindi niya masabi na maayos. Helpless sa pinanood ni Samantha ang pag-alis ng tatlo. She could be thankful though na sa braso siya binaril nito. She could have shot her in the head or in her chest or stomach, but she did not. Sa palagay niya, hindi kaya ni Wendy mamatay on the spot. Instead, she opted to kill her slowly. Braso man ang tama niya. Base sa mabilis niyang panghihina, she might have endured a major injury on her eye. Kung kanina ang wish ni Samantha, sana hindi malaman ni Miguel ang nangyari sa kanya. Now she wished Uncle George told him. Sa tingin niya kasi hindi ito papayag na ibigay ang pera sa tatlo nang hindi siya nakikita. Not that Uncle George would do otherwise, but Migo had much more reason not to. He promised to take care of her, even as just her guardian, kaya alam niya, hahanapin siya nito. But she chose only hope. Kahit sa tingin niya ay mabilis siyang nawawala ng dugo, mas alerto pa rin ang pakiramdam niya sa mga narinig na kaluskos sa paligid. Funny, she could be dead in a few hours' time, yet she was so scared and seeing a ghost. She counted the time in her head. Sa tansya niya, lumipas na ng 30 minutes. She did not hear anything. Did the tree succeed and got away? Or was it because she could no longer feel her senses functioning well? Kung hindi mahigpit ang tali niya, she would be on the floor by now. Sa totoo lang, nawawalan siya ng pag-asa. Alam niya harmless ang tatlo. Sana she took chances by fighting them earlier. Sana sa mall pa lang di na siya sumama palabas. Akala kasi niya sa salera ang tatlo. She never thought that they are prepared to kill for vengeance and money. Kasalanan niya. She made a mistake when she obliged to them willingly. Di ni Samantha alam kung gaano nakatagal ang oras na lumipas. Pero yukyuk ng ulo niya at sa palagay niya pa isa-isa na ang hininga niya na makarinig siya ng mga yabag papalapit. At may time pa siyang kilabutan sa pag-aakalang multo lamang iyon na nagpaparamdam. But when she heard him call her name, Samantha gathered her strength to open her eyes and make sure it was Miguel who came. But she wasn't able to. Samantha? Samantha, stay with me. Mabuti na rin sigurong mawala na siya. She would be reunited with Ate Nikki soon. Tama. That way hindi na siya makakasala pa sa ate niya. Nasabi ni Samantha sa sarili. Mr. De Jos, do that and you're better than them. Pinikit ni Liam ng mariin ang sa mga mata bago tinapon ng hawak na barel. Pumutok pa yun ang bumagsak sa sahig. Sa halip muli niyang inabot si Wendy, tinila ang buhok nito patalikod. Pangat ang mukha para makita nito sa mata niya how mad he was. He wanted to kill her. He could kill her. Pero naroon si Danny at pinipigilan siyang makagawa ng bagay na tiyak pagsisihan niya. Didn't I make myself dear to you the last time, Wendy? He asked, his voice so full of venom. Liam! Umiiyak ang babaeng duguan ng mukha. Halos mawala na sa pwesto ang retikado nitong ilong. You are not taking me seriously, are you? Why do you care so much about that woman, Liam? Puro nang hinanakit ang boses nito na waribay may karapatan tong makaramdam ng ganon para questionin siya. That woman is a slut. Napatigil to ng sampalin ni Liam ito. Pero nagpatuloy pa rin to sa pang-insulto kay Samantha sa presensya niya. She's someone's mistress. Do not call my wife names, Wendy. Nagdidilim ang paningin ni Liam. Marasa itong hinilapatayo at halos ibalibag naman sa galit niya. Natameme ito, pati sina Ashley at Leonie. Sa tabi na restrain ng mga bodyguards niya na nakaya mga mata. Wife? Parang tinuklaw ng ahas sa katotohanan si Wendy. Napahawak ito sa wall para sa suporta bago ni Liam ito muling lapitan at sakalin. Gamit ang isang kamay lamang niya. Halos umangat ang paa nito mula sa sahig. Yes, woman. All along you're messing with my wife. Wala na si Liam pakialam kung malaman pa nito. He wouldn't keep it a secret to someone like her. She would know how much he wronged him when she decided to lay a hand on his wife. Now if Samantha does not make it, prepare yourself. I will bury you alive first. Marahas si Liam tong binitawan ng magkulay asul na ito. Wendy coughed violently while she is down on the floor. I didn't know. You don't need to know that to respect her, Wendy. Mariing sabi ni Liam. Enough! Mariing saway ni Danny. Mrs. De Jos will not appreciate you doing this. He breathed hard. Samantha, he was hoping she was fine. Tinapunan ni Liam na masamang tingin sina Ashley at Leonie na nanginginig sa kaba. Halos umabot sa sahig ang pagyoko ng mga to. He wanted to hurt him too pero sapat na sa kanyang mga bodyguards ang gumawa noon para sa kanya. It was Wendy who owed him much more, but he could not forgive the three of them all the same. Until he was not sure of Samantha's condition, they would stay there and suffer for the pain they caused his wife. Deal with them. Hindi niya pinayagang makalis ang tatlo. They planned to kill his wife in that place? Then they must know how Samantha suffered first. Liam abandoned an important online business conference this late in the afternoon when he found out from Danny that Samantha was kidnapped. According to her driver, walang kamalay-malay na nakidnap na ang hinihintay nitong amo. Nasa isang mall sila na pagmamayari niya but Samantha had not returned yet after 5 hours inside the mall. Kahit hindi sanay sa ganun katagal si Samantha mamili, di naman naginala ang driver na may nangyari na pala rito. Nauna pang nalaman ni Danny nasa kamay nga ni Wendy na nooy hindi pa rin naman nila nakikilala si Samantha and they were asking 10 million bilang kapalit. He ordered the CCTV recordings to be made available at once. At doon nga nila nilalaman na sina Wendy, Ashley at Leonie ang huling kasama nito. Although she did not seem forced to go with them, knowing that they were not close to begin with gave away the fact that Samantha went with them against her will. Pwede niyang samparin ng tig sa 10 milyon ng tatlo and that would make them earn 30 million instead of just 10 million. Pero di naman nagsabi agad ng lokasyon ng mga ito. He could have taken the situation lightly since they were just women. Kaya nga hindi siya nagdala ng pulis kahit na nakalimutang ibirin yon sa mga babaeng hindi naman professional kidnappers. His bodyguards who suffice. He also did not bring money with them. Kilala ni Liam si Wendy, she wasn't very smart. Ang hindi siya handa, she posed a threat more than he believed she could. Na makita nga siya nitong dumating kasama ng mga bodyguards niya, she was shocked. Inakala pa nitong naroon siya para dito. She did not plan on telling him where his wife was. At nagbanta pa nga na mamamaril. Pero na makita nito ang baril ng mga bodyguards na nakatutok lahat dito, she chickened out. Liam could swear he could have killed Wendy right then and there when he saw Samantha tied on a post, head bowed and looking lifeless. The last time he felt so scared like that was 17 years ago, when he received the news that the Estrada's household was massacred. But then, he wasn't able to do anything at all. He saw was Nikki's cold and lifeless body. Many years later, here was Samantha. Paisa-isa ang paghinga na makalagan Liam mula sa pagkakatali nito. There was no time to waste. He could not lose Samantha, or he couldn't forgive himself. Samantha did not die. Di ni Samantha alam kung magiging thankful ba siya o ano. Because one moment when she thought she was already catching her breath, she was already prepared to see Auntie Nikki again. But then she heard Liam's voice pulling her back to her senses. "Stay with me," he said. After more or less 24 hours, Samantha woke up from her sleep in the hospital. Si Auntie Minerva ang una niya nakita na mangiyak-ngiyak pa nang magkamaling na siya. Tumawag ito ng doktor na agad din naman siyang tiningnan. "Tinakot mo kaming lahat," sabi nito pagkaraan. "Natakot din po ako," amin ni Samantha. "Totoo naman yon. She really thought she wouldn't make it alive." "Is my wound that bad?" Tanong ni Samantha na napatingin sa nakabalot at naka-immobilizer na braso. "Nag-undergo ka ng surgery. Mabutit na agapan na hindi mauwi sa amputation ng braso mo. Maliban sa muntik mawala ang sanhi ng blood loss, maayos ng lagay mo ngayon." Tugon ni Auntie Minerva na humihikbi. "Wag na po kayong umiyak. Eto nga po't buhay pa po ako." Ani ang sinubukang pag-aanin ang nararamdaman na matandang para na niyang ina. "Hindi mo alam kung gaano kami nag-alalang lahat. Ang asawa mo, kung hindi pa napigilan ni Danny na kapatay na. Huwag kang mag-alala, masahol pa sa dinanas mo ang natikman ng mga babaeng iyon." Di si Samantha nakaimik. Si Liam, did he really do that for her? Why would he care so much like that? Dahil pa rin kaya sa pangako nitong hindi siya pababayaan? Hindi pa man nagkakaroon ng katanangan sa isipan ni Samantha ang tanong na iyon nang bumukas ang pintot ni Luwa noon sina Liam at Uncle Danny. Matapos kamustahin na mabilis, umalis din kasama ni Auntie Minerva ang matandang lalaki, leaving her and Liam alone inside her room in an awkward atmosphere. Sa totoo lang, pagtapos siya nitong ihatid sa pagdulog niya, nang dalhin siya nito sa kwarto sa kondo, ngayon na lang ulit sila nagkasaulong dalawa. "How are you feeling?" Liam pulled a chair and sat beside her bed. "Okay naman," Anya struggling to meet his gentle gaze. "Does it hurt?" "Not so much. I think the anesthesia hasn't worn off yet. I actually cannot feel my arm," sabi ni Samantha ang nagawi din sa braso niyang tinitignan ang paningin. "I'm sorry." "Why are you saying sorry, Liam? It's entirely my fault na sumama ko sa kanila. You know I did not expect Wendy to have a gun. Kung wala naman yun." "Stop pretending, as if you were not scared." Mataman sa ni Liam na tinitigan. "I failed in protecting you again. I'm sorry." "Come on, I'm not a kid. Kung napahamak ako, it's because I failed to protect myself. Wala kang kinalaman, Liam. Besides, she managed a grateful smile. "Thank you for coming to save me." He did not return her smile, pero tumayo ito't maingat na hinalikan ng kanyang noo. His lips lingered for about 20 seconds before he pulled away and looked at her eyes. Nailang naman si Samantha kaya't pabilis siya nag-isip na masasabi kahit nakarambolan agad ang brain cells niya dahil sa brotherly kiss nito sa noo niya. "Mukhang mag-i-extend ako ng bakasyon," Anya, clearing her throat and breaking into a grin. "I don't have a choice, do I?" Ngumiti na rin ito, but Samantha don't miss the way his throat bobbed when he looked at her. "I'll just come home often to check on you." She rolled her eyes. "So brotherly. Auntie Minerva can take care of me at isa pa." Brotherly. Really, Samantha? He cut her, frowning deeply at her as if she just said something unacceptable. When will you realize that I am your husband? She had no answer to that. Dahil paano niya sasabihin dito that she already had? Only that she was refusing to accept it fully in her heart. Nagigilty siya. She felt like she was the most awful person on earth kapag hinayaan niya ang sarili na mahalin to bilang asawa niya. Do you want us to get married again so you won't forget that I am your husband? Irritable ang tunog ng boses ni Liam na tumayo pa. No need. Unable to think of anything sensible to say, she stuck her tongue out at him like a child. Besides, why would he even think of marrying her again? Lalo kung wala naman itong lakas ng loob na pumunta ng seremonya. Samantha surely did not want to repeat of a marriage when her groom was not around. Napailing na lang si Liam matapos silang payapain ng sarili sa ilang beses na pagbuntong hininga. Why was he reacting like that anyway? Are you hungry? He asked. Lumapit na sa side table kung saan maraming prutas na nasa ibabaw. She shook her head. Hindi naman kasi talaga. Maybe the IV fluid was making her feel full. You have to eat, sabi ni Liam at maingat na nagumpisang magbalat ng apple. Samantha watched him do that. Was this Liam trying to be a husband to his injured wife? She shook her head. She did not want that gesture from him. Ayaw niyang madagdagan ng dahilan para lalo siyang mahulog dito. Desperate to avoid that sweet gesture of his, she pretended to be asleep again. Pagtingin ni Liam kay Samantha, payapa na ulit ng paghinga nito. She had fallen asleep again. Maybe it was the medicine. Binitawan niyang ginagawa at maingat na nilapitan to. His wife was like a doll. She had perfectly shaped brows na natural at mahabang pilik mata na emphasize sa pagkakapikit nito. Her nose was cute and her pinkish pouty lips were rather kissable. Liam did not notice that he had been staring at his wife's lips longer than necessary. Natauhan lang nang gumalaw ito na waring hindi komportable sa pagkakahiga. He smiled a little to himself as he pushed away his earlier thoughts. Inayos ang pagkakaunan at hinawi ang mga hibla ng buhok nito na naligaw sa mukha nito. Looking at Samantha from that view, Liam realized he did not have the same chance to watch Nikki sleep. But he loved that woman with all that he got. Sa mahabang panahon, naniwala siyang hindi na ulit titibok pa ang puso niya. He thought his heart died with Nikki, so having his heart lose its rhythm whenever Samantha was around was unbelievable for him. How was that possible? Was it because this woman who was sleeping before him shared almost the same face as the woman he loved? Namamiss nga lang ba niya sa Nikki? Para pigilan ang sarili sa pag-iisip, inalis niyang tingin sa mukha nito. Ngunit siya ay natutuwa at payapa sa Samantha at ayos lang. Di niya alam kung ano ang gagawin kapag nawala ito sa kanya. Samantha was discharged from the hospital after 3 more days. Sa labanda ang mga araw na yon, doon natutulog si Liam. May mga pagkakataon pang nagising si Samantha sa kalagitnaan pala ito ng isang online business conference. Pumili lang to ng background na hindi mahalatang nasa ospital to. Ito pa nga ang nagsorry sa pag-aakalang nagising siya gawa ng pakikipag-usap nito. She shook her head and just watched him silently and admiringly. Liam was a busy man at na-appreciate ni Samantha na nag-effort pa rin tong bantayan siya kahit sa gabi na itutulog na lang sana nito ng maayos matapos ang busy nitong araw sa opisina. He told her not to worry about him, but did he know that she wasn't worrying about him? She was worrying for herself, for her vulnerable heart that was slowly but surely falling in love with her husband. When you need anything, just call me Nerva, alright? Huwag mong persa ng sariling magkikilos. Bilin ni Liam na inhatid siya sa silid niya. May paan naman ako at nagagamit ko rin ang isang kamay ko. Tugon ni Samantha. Don't baby me, I'm all grown up. Sinasabi ko bang bata ka? Pinangunutan siya ni Liam ng noo. Ayoko lang na mapuwersa ang braso mo. Alam ko naman kasi yon. Akala ni Samantha lalabas na ito. Pero naupo pa ito sa gilid ng kama niya matapos siyang alalayang makasampa sa kama niya. Maingat siya nitong pinasandal sa headboard at nilagyan pa ng una ng likod niya kahit cushion naman yon. Don't you need to go to work? Tanong niyang bahagyang naiilang. Ewan niya pero hindi na siya masanay sa presensya nito. I took the day off pero tonight I need to attend a meeting. Then you should go para makapagpahinga ka pa. Is that your way of getting rid of me? Mas tumalim ang pagkakakulot ng noo ni Liam. I'm just 35, mind you. Pagtatanggol ni Liam sa sarili. Marami nagsasabi sa akin that I look younger than my age. Yet here you are, laging ine-emphasize na matanda na ako. You are, Liam. Patuloy na Samantha sa panunokso. It's her way of killing the awkward atmosphere between them. Older than you, yes, but I am not that old.